Hey everybody, it's the boss lady here coming to you from my vehicle. Today is Tuesday. I'm sitting here waiting for Miss Peanut to get inside because yes, I am that one that will sit until my child is safely inside. If you watched my previous video, I had posted something at the end of the video. If you didn't watch, well then you're gonna find out in this video. You know, I tell you guys all the time that I work in the inner city. You know, I live in the inner city, but I'm kind of like on the border of the suburb, you know, so I get best of both worlds of where I live. Anyway, but like, my job is in the heart, okay? Yesterday evening, I got the full story, if you could, you know, say that. But there were some young juveniles, young men, in a stolen car, and the car got shot up. Yep. But then also there was some gunfire or something, I guess, at a house 3 blocks from our football field and track. So we don't know. I mean, from how the news is saying the boys were shot in the car, but then the boys were saying they were shot at this home. Anyway, long story short, we get a distress call, or distress text, I should say. You know, all available staff in the area, please go to the field. And you guys know I only live 5-7 minutes from the school, the field, whatever. So you know I was going. So right where I'm at right here, there was cops everywhere. Right where I'm at. But it happened like a little further over. Like the car was found over by my old job, which is just across this main street and into the next street. But cops were back there. There was casings all back there. They ran 3 blocks because the field is only 3 blocks away from where I was just at. They ran 3 blocks down to our field. One of the individuals was not a student of ours, and he so they left him outside of the gate, and the students who were our students, you know, came inside the gate asking for help. And so by the time I got there, there was, and I'll insert the picture again, but there was cops everywhere, yellow tape up, and I mean, and like the picture I got was far away because I was inside the gate. But and I know you're probably thinking, boss lady, why'd you go? I'm gonna tell you like this here. Once a mama, always a mama. And when I got that text from my boss, I could hear, it was a mother bear calling for help for other mama bears. Her daughter was at the track because she had a track practice along with other of our students. We had our lacrosse team there. We had our track team at the field. So, you know. But when I got that distress text, I said I'm on my way regardless. My child was at work. But, you know, I always say I don't care about them kids. But let me tell you something. Yesterday, I was caring about them kids like they was my babies. Like I birthed them. And that is how, now, other neighborhoods and cities and communities are not like that. But the community that I was born and raised in, we're like that. So we gonna be there for hours. I mean, there was a mom who was there. This young lady used to be one of my babies at church. And she was like, I didn't like the way that cop was talking to us. And da-da-da-da. She was going off. And I was like, okay, baby, let's calm down. Let's get it together. You know what I mean? But because everybody can't be, you know, super hyped up. Some people got to be calm and, collected, and okay, but let's see what we got to do here. Let's make sure the kids is getting to where they need to go safe. Kids was calling parents left and right. Parents is blowing up the principal's phone number. And I didn't know if I need to take kids home, because at the time of getting the text, I was unclear, as well as other staff who wasn't there, if some of our kids that were at the practices were hurt. All we knew was someone had been shot and they were at the field. That's all we knew. So, and I don't know, it's behind some stupid mess. Like I said, they were part of some stolen car, one of them Kias. And, and I don't know if it got some gang related stuff. I don't know. But I do know this summer, it's going to be no joke. They already starting, and it's not even hot out here yet. Not like, So I pray for the safety and sanity of all. My boss, she couldn't even drive. Her husband had to bring her. And he's a retired cop, so, he knew what to, he know the people on the force, and and I think that's one reason why we get the respect that we do, because he is the husband of the principal of our school. So, but I will tell you, I was terrified. I didn't know what I was rolling up on. I didn't know if it was multiples. I mean, technically it was multiples. The one who is our student, he called his mama. Somehow, some way, he went to one hospital. The critical student, 15-year-old, he had to be taken by ambulance. But the one that was our student, he called his mom, was crying, and so she calling, the principal, like, oh my God, my child's been, So, but then, you have the parents who, my child don't do no wrong. My child ain't involved in nothing. Your child was in a stolen vehicle. It don't get no more clear than that. So for parents and grandparents, aunties and uncles and play cousins and whoever who feel like, wouldn't be mine, can't be mine, I would be the first to tell you, don't believe everything them children say. Because if your kid is constantly getting in trouble, you need to realize that your child is about some mess. Seriously. So, yeah. Well, my husband got the door open. He been sitting out in the yard, I see. He got his chair and his little footstool. But anyway, I just, it was a long day today. Luckily we didn't have a lot of the phone calls that I thought we were going to have. Because I thought people were going to be calling and we did we put out a robocall right away. Well, as quick as we could, we had to, kind of get facts or what we could at the time. But, so I worked until 6:30 last night. Yeah, so I worked till about 6:30 last night. So I was trying to see who this person was walking and looking at cars. But anyway, it's been a long day. I was preparing to cook today. I'm not. I'm not. Tomorrow we have our appreciation dinner for Miss Peanut and the other volunteers, so I will be at that. But yeah, it's been an interesting journey. There was something else I was going to tell you. Excuse me. The one thing I will say is there was no loss of life. So I'm grateful for that. We had extra security. MPD was, heavy presence this morning, heavy presence this afternoon, just making sure that, kids were getting where they need to go and staff was leaving. But yeah, it's something that's unfortunate, and like I had to leave the scene, go pick up Miss Peanut, bring her back to Boss Man, and then go back. Because I wasn't going to bring her with me no. Now call me what you will. But yeah, I do shelter my child. She don't need to be involved now. So, but yeah, so it's just interesting. But we try to have business as usual today. We, because, kids thought we were going to cancel school. It's like, well, why are we going to cancel school? It didn't happen on school grounds, per se. But a lot of kids were shook up. I will say that. And then kids just, I want to go home. And, and then they didn't have rides. And, well, I'm catching a bus. And, And I'm sorry. I'm the type of parent that if my child is doing something, going somewhere, my child got to have a ride here, there, everywhere. To, from, not just, just get on the bus. Now granted, I rode the city bus back in the day, when I was a teenager, but it's not the same. And there were some crazies on the bus back then. It's really worse now. You can't even stand at the bus stop because you don't know if you're going to get, So I just, And that's why I tell people, my child gonna go from my car to her own car. And until she's ready to drive, I guess I'll just be driving her. So what? So be it. You don't like it? Oh well, it's not your child. So anyway. Oh, it's a fly. Ew. So anyway, oh, and just an update on that fly that was in Miss Peanut's salad. When they took the bowl to the kitchen staff, they examined it further and they said it wasn't a fly, it was a bee in her food. So Miss Peanut, yeah, she is none too pleased. But anyway, at any rate, we're all good. Kids got home safe. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so it is what it is. But you guys be great, be well, and I will see everybody in another video. Tomorrow's video will be more enlightening because I'll just do a little bit of the appreciation dinner and call it a day. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.